Have you ever wondered how some animals can blend seamlessly into their surroundings? It's a question that has fascinated scientists and nature enthusiasts for years. This remarkable ability is known as camouflage, an adaptation that allows animals to hide in plain sight. Take, for instance, the leaf-tailed geckos found in the far reaches of Madagascar. With their flattened bodies and tails that mimic dead leaves, complete with vein-like patterns and irregular edges, they're virtually invisible against the tree bark they call home. It's a masterclass in disguise, a skill they use both to elude predators and to ambush unsuspecting prey. But the art of camouflage isn't limited to the animal kingdom's reptilian members. Insects too have mastered this craft. Consider the katydid. These insects are so adept at mimicking leaves and plant parts that they can rest motionless on foliage during the day, blending perfectly among the leaves due to their green coloration and leaf-shaped wings. It's a case of hide and seek where the katydid almost always wins. Then there are the walking stick insects, elongated creatures that bear an uncanny resemblance to twigs or branches. Their cylindrical bodies and slow, swaying movements mimic vegetation so well that they can often go unnoticed even when in plain sight. Some species have even evolved knobs or spines that mimic thorns or buds, taking their camouflage to the next level. Each of these creatures, from the leaf-tailed geckos to the katydids and walking stick insects, utilize their physical features in unique ways to blend into their environment. Their coloration, shape and behavior play crucial roles in their effective camouflage, but it's not just about blending in, it's about survival. It's about evading predators or lying in wait for prey. It's about living another day in the wild. Camouflage, then, is more than just a clever trick. It's a testament to the adaptability and resilience of nature. From the leaf-like bodies of the geckos to the twig-like appearance of the walking stick insects, these creatures have mastered the art of going unnoticed. But the world of camouflage doesn't end there. Indeed, the animal kingdom is teeming with even more masters of disguise. Take the chameleon, for instance. Belonging to the Chameleonidae family, these creatures are synonymous with the art of camouflage. While they may not be able to match every background perfectly, their color-changing abilities make them highly adaptable, enabling them to blend into their surroundings and communicate effectively. Then we have the enchanting realm of moths and butterflies. Many of these winged wonders have evolved patterns and colors that echo their surroundings. The dead leaf butterfly is one such example, with wing patterns that mimic a dried leaf so perfectly you'd be hard-pressed to tell them apart. Now, let's dive underwater with the cuttlefish, a cephalopod known for its remarkable camouflage abilities. These underwater wizards can rapidly alter the color, texture, and even pattern of their skin to match their surroundings. This makes them highly effective predators, able to evade detection by both prey and other predators. And while we're under the sea, let's not forget the tiny pygmy seahorse. These miniature marvels are so well camouflaged among coral reefs that they're incredibly difficult to spot. Their specialized skin textures and coloration allow them to blend seamlessly into the coral polyps they inhabit. Flatfish, such as flounders and sole, are other underwater masters of disguise. They're so adept at blending into sandy or muddy ocean bottoms that they virtually disappear from view. Back on land, the Indian leaf butterfly gives us another stunning example of natural disguise. Their wings so closely resemble dried leaves that when resting on foliage, they're almost indistinguishable from real leaves. Finally, meet the lichen katydid. These insects have bodies covered in lichen-like structures, which help them blend into lichen-covered branches and tree bark. They're incredibly difficult to spot, even when in plain sight. Whether it's the color-changing abilities of the chameleon or the leaf-mimicking wings of the Indian leaf butterfly, these creatures remind us that survival in the wild often means blending in.